All right, so if you just want to give us your name, age, and all that stuff.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Halpern, 32 years old. I work as a mobile service coordinator for Lava Mae, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I've been doing this for about 9 months. Just got sprayed, that's why I wear these boots.
So how did you get started with Lava Mae in the first place?
I was interested in working for Lava Mae because I moved out here a couple years ago and was interested in doing some nonprofit work. I've mostly been in the private sector and some government work, and I really wanted to do some work that made a difference. I had a background in community development, urban planning related issues, and obviously homelessness is a serious issue in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I felt compelled to do something that was meaningful in the streets here in San Francisco. So I was lucky to come across this great organization.
Who are some of the organizations that you collaborate with, and what do you guys discuss in regards of progression towards the organization as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, we collaborate with a lot of organizations. We do an event once every other month in San Francisco called a Pop-Up Care Village, and we bring in at least 10 to 12 partners for that. Of course, we partner with foundations like St. Anthony's, the Glide Foundation, and a lot of churches in the area. We partner with Larkin Street Youth. We have partners that we work with, that we collaborate with on projects like research projects. We do, let's see. Recycle. Let's see what other organizations, drawing a blank. But it's a public-private partnership. Like, we have a relationship with the city, but we don't take any public money, so everything is privately funded. But we do get permits from the city to operate. We do pay for the water. And we do work with the city to have an operation agreement so that we keep the streets clean as possible when we're operating. But yeah, in terms of like, we do. Oh yeah, another thing is we have a profile on each one of our guests that we keep, and we ask them demographic survey questions, which helps with research.
Okay.
And other organizations really think that's a valuable resource that we provide. We definitely have access to a different audience than a lot of other nonprofits in the city.
To follow up on that quickly, I read on your website that you guys measured the impact made on individuals and on the community for awareness, volunteering, and support. How do you guys sort of measure that?
Could you repeat that?
Measure the impact made of individuals and on the community in regards to awareness, support, and volunteering. Like, how do you guys measure the impacts that you have made? Like you guys said, or you said that you take down the names so you can get an easier kind of conception of where the demographics are, like you said. And so how do you guys sort of measure that impact that you've made on the individuals and on the community?
I would say like our focus is on providing showers. Like, my job as a mobile service coordinator is to provide showers. And I mean, it's, to be honest with you, I don't have a good answer for that one.
That's fine. So Lava Mae is a San Francisco-based organization. How did the expansion kind of take place? Like, what was implemented to sort of what was implemented to kind of like expand and go to LA and even outside of the country?
I mean, these are like the organization. They have a philosophy of being a catalyst for other nonprofits to do a similar idea. So we have like an open source toolkit on our website. So yeah, all around the country, the different mobile shower services have popped up like in our image. and we have somebody who's in charge of replication in our office that helps other organizations around the country replicate our services. As far as the origins of it, I mean, obviously there's a need in California, every major city, actually every community in this state, rural and urban. And so I think, to be honest, I've only been in the organization 9 months, so I can't answer like exactly why we're in LA, and we're just moving into Oakland now. It's very difficult to get the permits. Like it's a long process to get the permits to do this. So I think these would be good questions for Deborah. She knows a lot more about the history of Lava Mae. But since I've been working here, I've just been working in San Francisco, and like focusing here on the streets. So I can speak more to that than like the organizational philosophy. Because yeah, we could be in every city in California.
I have a question. How do you see a difference in the way that in the treatment or the care between homeless men and homeless women? Is there different care?
Children,
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a couple minutes. Yeah, you want to wait over there? But yeah, there's definitely a significant difference to the way women and men are treated out here. It's tough for women out here. You know, a lot of them are on the streets because they're victims of abuse, and they don't get any relief from it out here, unfortunately. It's definitely, there are, I would say 90% of our guests at least are men. But we see women, yeah, all the time receiving verbal abuse. It's definitely tough for them out here. In terms of like getting services, I feel like there are women's shelters. There are family shelters. There's family and children's shelters. Basically, yeah.
Is there anything you guys do differently, like to help women in particular? Is there any
I mean, we do on Tuesdays. We have a shelter that we work with. That's just the families, just women and children. And then usually like once every other month we try to do an event at the Women's Building, which is in the Mission, and that's for women only. And like we've been exploring different opportunities to try to at least expand that to maybe once a week, like a women's only service. But again, it's very difficult to get permits, find a site that's appropriate, find neighbors that want us there. But yeah, like we are definitely reaching out to doing more services just for women.
What do you think is the biggest impact that you've made since you started working with Lava
I mean, I would say that this is a new this is a new organization. Like it's only been around a few years, and I think what I've been able to provide is some stability, because it's a tough job to be out here every day. You get burnt out really quickly. There's a lot of anxiety and stress that you're dealing with on a daily basis, and so I think I've probably tried to be a beacon of like stability out here, and try to have like an even keel about myself. And yeah, like the interesting thing about it is we're kind of a nonprofit startup, so like we're always learning about how to do this job better. And like I've been working with my manager and pitching ideas about how we can do our job better. And I think that's been my most significant contribution so far. It's just trying to perfect exactly what it is we can do out here to provide the best service for our guests.
What's one of the things that you would change or want to improve?
I would like to partner with other nonprofits and other organizations on a regular basis, more than just once a month. But again, that's very difficult. Everyone operates in their own silos. not everybody's comfortable sharing information about their guests. But yeah, that's something I would like to improve. I would like to collaborate more closely with the universities on surveys and doing research, because I think that's an ample opportunity for us as an organization. And there's a lot of things we could streamline with our logistics and operations that we're always working on, that I have ideas about. But I think this organization is open to like a lot of ideas. They're really cool about that, so I think we're going to get there.
And what are some of the like essential items? Kind of just to like wrap it up. Like, what are some of the essential items that are absolutely need and that you could use in terms of donations? And where can people find how to give these items to you guys?
Yeah, in terms of donations, like we accept donations at our warehouse or at any of our service locations. If people look up our schedule online, they can always just stop by and drop off stuff. Hello. Right over there. But yeah, we're always in need of any clothing. Like whenever we get a bundle of clothing donated, we get rid of it at like one service, which is 4 to 5 hours. The guests always need things like underwear and socks, stuff we don't always have, and obviously any hygiene products, soap, shampoo, conditioner. But I would say the most critical thing that we are always running short on is socks and underwear. If you think about it, you're on the street all day, you're on your feet all day. Shoes, socks, and underwear are probably the things we need the most.
And just one last question: how do you personally, how do you see like the future of Lava Mae growing and expanding?
I think Lava Mae is going to expand smartly, but they're not going to expand too fast, right? Like, we're moving into Oakland right now. Hopefully by the end of the year, we're doing 5 or 6 days a week in Oakland. Like, Lava Mae can't solve the problem of public health and homelessness by itself, but what we can do is be a catalyst and kind of like a beacon of like, get people interested in why people are out here, and finding innovative approaches to helping people on the street get back up on their feet. And so I think Lava Mae, they're already making a significant presence through our replication program by being a catalyst around the country for different other mobile shower services. But yeah, I think in the future, like I said, it's a great opportunity to do research. We develop really good relationships with our guests. They definitely share stuff with us like they would a social worker or a caseworker. And I think our motto of radical hospitality is a philosophy that can be an approach that any organization can take, and any individual can take. And so I think it's that philosophy that is going to carry us into the future.
Cool. Do you have anything else?
I'm good.
Good. Thank you so